left the doctor, he said that about 11 weeks and 2 days, he was shocked. He was like, looked a little confused. He like, the baby's big. So he was trying to get his measurements, make sure his measurements was right and everything. And then he told me to come to LabCorp to get some blood work done. I've been meaning to film this part all day, but I keep forgetting. And then I'm with him. Well, I'm waiting on him to come outside the house. But I went to the doctor. I found out what we're having. And then I ran to the store and bought some confetti and the little silly string. So I'm gonna have like an impromptu gender reveal at my parents' house. Today's my mom's birthday, so it's a good time where everybody, well, not everybody, but everybody who lives in town are gathering. And, you know, we're just gonna have to get everybody else on the phone. But yeah, most of everybody know that I know what I'm having. He has no clue still. Nobody knows what I'm having but myself, the doctor, and the people who process the blood work or whatever. But yeah, so in a second you'll see everybody. Peace. Let's get over it.
You know what we having?
I do. So I got confetti and I got a silly string. Which one you want to do?
Don't matter.
Which one y'all want to see, Mama? Which one y'all want to see?
That's G.
Which one y'all think I should do?
Whichever one. We don't
I
care.
don't know.
Hold on, Jen.
Somebody can spray this on 3.
You see it?
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
How I do it?
You twist it.
Which one?
Look, it's right here. The arrows. You ready? Count to 3 so they can spray.
3.
Don't spray me though.
2, 3.
What you doing? 9:20 and I'm ready. Pumpkin's ready. And Kevin is always the last one. Most times he is the one to get Pumpkin dressed. And I just combed her hair, but yeah, he's always the last one. So here is how I'm looking at 40 weeks. My shorts are wrinkled, but it's fine. I won't have them all for long. But yeah, we're about to go drop Pumpkin off to my sister and head to the hospital to have this baby. So I know it's late when you're watching this, but wish us luck. Peace. What's up, everybody? I'm Kelly, this is Kevin, and we make up the Velcro show. Today we're back with another video. As you can see, we had another baby. So yeah, the last video we posted was at the very top of this morning for our anniversary, and we completely disappeared, but we're back with a new kid. I figured for this video we could do we can tell our labor and delivery story, but it's not really fair because we didn't do it with the first baby. So
We can tell both of them.
that's my idea. That's what I was gonna say. Get up on that one. Let me talk. You wanted me to do this, so let me do it. Okay, so we can start off with the first baby, which was December 31st, 2019. That's when she was born. 2:46 p.m. So how that started was I went to my usual appointment that Monday, which was December 30th. And my doctor had already mentioned to me he was going to get a recommendation on when can he induce labor for me. There was no complications or anything. He just likes to induce all his patients at 39 weeks. So, so when I went into this appointment, the receptionist said, "Oh, you're cleared to be induced at 39 weeks." So I'm like, "That's tomorrow." She's like, "Yeah." She said, "You can just go up to the hospital bright and early in the morning, blah, blah, blah." So I was like, okay, let's do it. So that night, I did some walking on the treadmill. You remember that night?
No, not
No,
for real.
you don't?
No.
Okay, well, I was at my mom's house, my parents' house, walking on the treadmill for 20 to 30 minutes or until I reached 1 mile. I don't remember. But yeah, I went in that night. We waddled on in the hospital, just in case I was contracting or whatever. I thought I was. I didn't know what contractions felt like because I hadn't had any Braxton Hicks or anything. But around like 35, no, it had to be 38 weeks because this was December 31st. My birthday is the 28th. On the 27th, I had a real sharp one. And I'm like, okay, if that's what it feels like, I don't know how I'm having this baby because I'm not doing it. But yeah, so we went in the night of the 30th. Kevin slept there, and then in the morning he had to get up to go to work. My mom had to go to work. She had to be at work at 10, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And she like, okay, I gotta go to work for at least 4 hours to get my holiday pay because it's the new year. So she would have to be at work until 2. Is that 4 hours? She would have to be at work until 2.
Bro, you was valedictorian.
So around 8:45, they gave me the induction medicine or whatever, which they gave me Cervidil. And for those of you who don't know, it's like this long, it looked like a piece of paper or whatever, it's thin strip of something. They put that on your cervix, and basically it goes to work. It thins your cervix, it makes you dilate, and that's exactly what I started doing. They said, okay, it could take about 12 hours for it to work, and you can only have it in you for 12 hours, and then we would have to do another one. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. By 9:45, 1 hour later, I was in so much pain. Oh my God, I was contracting constantly. Like
It was one long
it was
contract.
just one contraction. I wasn't stopped. I had no breathe time. It was just one contraction. I was hurting so bad. So remember I said my mom had to be at work at 10 and she had to work at 4 hours to get her holiday pay. I did not want to call my mom up there. Kevin was at work. I was crying. I felt like I was, just by myself. I don't like being in the hospital by myself. But anyway, so I'm talking to my mom and she's like, do you want me to come? So I said, yeah. I didn't want her to come, but I needed her. So she came. She got there around 9:45. That's when she got there. And so my doctor comes in like, no, take it out. So I thought he was talking about take the baby out. I'm like, but I was in too much pain to even react. He was talking about take the Cervidil out of me because it was just one contraction. It was very, very painful. And he saw it on the little chart, to check your contractions. He was like, okay, take it out. So fast forward to, I don't know what time. They checked me like once every hour and a half or so. The day flew by, basically. And every time they checked me, I was 2 more centimeters dilated. So all I know is my mother-in-law, she got there maybe around 12, 1, I don't know. And then, when did you get there? You can tell your side of the story because that labor was like a blur to me, honestly.
So I was at work, and she was calling me too. I started work at 6:50 or something like that.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it was something like that, like 650
Mm-hmm.
or something. And I didn't get. I was working at Amazon, and I needed somebody to come get the packages, but they wouldn't send nobody to get the packages from me.
And this was like at 9 o'clock when I talked to you.
Right. So I was trying to pull over and leave the van or whatever. I was gonna catch an Uber back, but as soon as I pulled the van up, somebody pulled up. They grabbed the packages or whatever. I went back to the station, and then I just flew up there to the hospital. And
What time did you get there?
a little after 11:30.
No, it wasn't 11. You got there like an hour before I had her.
No, my mama got there an hour before you had her.
You got there before your mama?
Yes.
Of course.
I was there like 11, might have been closer to 12. And then my mama got there. You so wrong, bro. And you still going.
You tell me hurt.
I got there like 12:30, 12:45. My mama got there at like maybe 1:30. Cause you had the baby at what? 2:46.
2:46.
My mama might have got there at probably like
Probably like 1:30. That's just
something
my
like that.
estimation, cause time is flying.
Something like that. But they wasn't there that long before you had the baby at all.
I know I got my pain meds before noon. I got pain meds in my IV. I pushed her out. I got pain meds through my IV, and they gave me, was it Stato? I think it was Stato that they gave me through my IV, and it was like I felt a drastic relief once they gave me the pain meds. I saw a cat when I left to the beauty supply in this thing last night. But anyway, so I was like, okay, can I have some more pain meds? Because it was still hurting so bad. So she's like, okay, we can't give you another dose until 12 or 12:30 or 12:20, something like that. So I'm like, okay, 12:20 came around, they gave me some more. It was a huge relief once again, but it was still so much pain. So the last time they checked me, I was 9 centimeters. So they like, all right, it's time. They prepped the room, got everything ready together, whatever. And then the doctor came and he set me up. He gave me some shot. Did he give me the numbing shots before or after I had the after I pushed her out? Before. Okay, so he stuck me with this huge needle. Whatever. I don't know. But do you know how long I was pushing?
I think like 7 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know because
It was quick. It was quick
to
because I know. Well, I'm talking about the whole process of them starting to set the table up. And
yeah.
stuff. Because the nurse had said that she was like, that only took 7 minutes. Well, I think she said 8 minutes. I don't know. But it wasn't like from the time that they got in the room and started prepping the room and everything, that only took 7 minutes. So you wasn't pushing that long, maybe 2 minutes.
I know I
3
couldn't
minutes.
count how many times I pushed because I think I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, you was doing it wrong. at
Pushing
first.
was hard. Like, I never got prepped to push. Like, that was hard. So I was just, it was hard.
Your nurse was real good though.
I don't remember.
She
I
was
don't remember
really-
anything.
She was real good.
But I just know, like, when I pushed her out, it was like, okay, cool. You gotta push the placenta out. So once I pushed the placenta out, that's when I felt that's when I felt the relief. That's when the pain subsided. And then, that was 2:46 p.m. on New Year's Eve. The healing process, I ripped, so I got 3 stitches. 2 stitches. And the healing process was a breeze. I feel like the only pain that I felt, and it was excruciating, was the pain from my stitches where I ripped. That was horrible. Like, it was horrible. So fast forward to the second pregnancy and the second labor and delivery and